Welcome class. We will continue from question number 6 as I've explained in the live class that question 4 and 5 are homework. So today now we are going to start with question number 6. It says a medicine capsule is in the shape of a cylinder with two hemispheres stuck to each of its ends. Okay. So if you see the diagram children carefully, this is a particular capsule. This is the cylinder and attached to it are the two hemispheres. The length of the entire capsule is 14 millimeter and the diameter of the capsule is 5 millimeter. That means if the diameter of the capsule is 5 millimeter, so we can say the diameter of the cylinder as well as the diameter of the hemisphere are same. So for that, what do we need? We have to find its surface area. So to find the surface area, we need first of all the radius. We all know the radius can be found out by dividing it by 2. So first of all, let us write down what is given in the question. The diameter of the capsule is 5 millimeter. Radius, how will you find out the radius? Diameter divided by 2. That is 5 divided by 2, you will get 2.5 millimeter. Length of the capsule is given as 14 millimeter. So what will be the length of the cylinder? It will be 14 minus the length of the two capsules. So we all know, as we have seen, that the radius is also the length, or you say the height of the hemisphere. So from here we get 14 minus. Now if I'm talking about cylinder, I'm talking about only this much part. That means from 14 I have to subtract 2.5 from right hand side and 2.5 from left hand side as well. So this will be 2.5 plus 2.5 I have to subtract. So this will give me how much, children? This will give me 14 minus 5, that is 9 millimeter. Okay, we got 14 minus 5, that is 9 millimeter. Now children, to calculate the surface area, what do we need? To calculate the surface area, we need the surface area of the hemisphere as well as the surface area of the cylinder. Here by the word surface area, we are talking about the curved surface area. Alright. After finding out the length of the cylinder, we will be able to find the surface area of the hemisphere. Surface of the hemisphere is given as 2 pi r square. We know 2 pi r can be written as 2 into 22 by 7 and r is how much? 2.5 multiplied by 2.5. From here you will get the answer as 257 upon 7 millimeter square. Here I am keeping it in fraction only. Later on we will solve it because later on we will need the formula, the denominator 7, and after that we are going to calculate the answer. Now since we have taken out the surface area of the hemisphere, now we need the surface area of the cylinder as well. Now children, if you will take a note of this particular sentence, there are two hemispheres in the diagram. I have taken out surface area of only one hemisphere. Later on we will multiply it by 2 to take the surface area of the two hemispheres. So let us find out the surface area of the cylinder. It is given as 2 pi RH, that is 2 into 22 by 7 into radius is 2.5 and height or the length that we took out was 9 millimeter. So from here we get the answer as 990 upon 7 millimeter square. So at the last we are going to write thus the required surface area of the medicine capsule will be. That is the surface area of the hemisphere multiplied by 2 because there are two hemispheres plus surface area of the cylinder. So we have over here 2 multiplied by 275 upon 7 plus surface area of the cylinder, that is 990 upon 7. So from here we get the answer as this will be 550 upon 7. Take the denominator common, we get 990 upon 7. This gives us 1540 upon 7. So after division, what are we left with? We are left with 220 millimeter square. This completes your question number 7. Now let us move on to, question number 6. This completes your question number 6. Let us move on to question number 7. Question number 7 is, a tent is in the shape of a cylinder surmounted by a conical top. So this is the cylinder which is surmounted, that means fixed at the top on the shape of cone. If the height and diameter of the cylindrical part are 2.1 meters and 4 meters respectively, that means the height of the cylinder is 2.1 meter and the diameter of the cylinder is 4 meter respectively, and the slant height of the top is 2.8 meter. The slant height of the cone is given as 2.8 meter. Find the area of the canvas used for making the tent. Also, find the cost of the canvas of the tent at the rate of rupees 500 per meter square. In bracket, one important point is given, that note that the base of the tent will not be covered by the canvas. So base is naturally, it is kept on the ground, it cannot be covered by the canvas. So first of all, how will we come to know what is to be calculated? Since we know that the canvas that will be used to cover the surface area only. So for that, for the required surface area of the tent, we will need surface area of cone and surface area of the cylinder. Both of the surface areas we will add, and then we will take out the cost as well. So let us start with the solution. We are given the diameter of the cylinder is given as 4 meter. Slant height is given as 2.8 meter. Therefore, the radius of the cone will be what? It will be equal to the radius of the cylinder as well, because they both are mounted on top of each other. So therefore, the radius will be 4 divided by 2, 2 meters. It is given height of the cylinder as 2.1 meter. In bracket, you will write h. So the required surface area of the tent will be how much? It will be the surface area of the cone plus surface area of cylinder. Here L, the slant height, we do not have to find it separately because it is already given in the question. So let us write down, the surface area of the cone is pi RL plus surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi RH. Pi r we will take common, we will be left with L plus 2H. So this becomes 22 by 7 into, radius is given as 2, L is given as 2.8 plus height is given as 2h. Okay, height is written as 2h, that is 2 into 2.1. So we are left with 44 by 7 into 2.8 plus 4.2. On calculating, you get the answer as 44 meter square. So, after taking out the surface area of the tent, we need to find out the cost as well. It is given in the question that the cost of the canvas of the tent at the rate is given, children, already, of rupees 500 per meter square will be, it will be how much? Surface area, the total surface area that we took out, multiplied by rupees 500. So surface area of the tent multiplied by rupees 500. Here you will get the answer as 44 into 500. The final amount will be rupees 22,000. So the total cost of the canvas will be how much, children? It will be rupees 22,000. With this, we complete question number 7. Let us move on to question number 8. Question number 8 says, from a solid cylinder whose height is 2.4 centimeter. So if you see in the diagram, children, on the screen, the height is given as 2.4 meter and diameter 1.5 centimeter. A particular conical cavity of the same height and same diameter is hollowed out. That means this is particular cylinder. From the cylinder, a conical shaped cavity, that means a hollow, is formed by taking out it in the shape of cone. So the cone's height is also 2.4 centimeter and the cone's diameter is also 1.4 centimeter, same as that of cylinders. Find the total surface area of the remaining solid to the nearest centimeter square. That means approximate we have to take out the surface area, the total surface area. So the total surface area of the remaining solid, that means after taking out this particular cavity, how much of the solid, how much of the surface area of the solid is remaining, that we have to find out. So for that we need the surface area of the cone as well as the total surface area of the cylinder. Okay, we need the total surface of the cylinder. Why do we need the total surface area of the cylinder, children? Because in the total surface area of the cylinder, we from there the cone is the hollow that is being made, the cavity that has been taken out is of cone shape. It is a conical shape. So that is the reason we need total surface area of the cylinder. That means the surface area, that means the cylinder, it is not hollow, it is occupying the space. Okay, it is occupying the space. That is why we need total surface area of the cylinder. So let us find out total surface area of the cylinder. First of all, let us write what is given in the question. It is given that the diameter of the cylinder is equal to the diameter of the conical cavity, that is 1.4 centimeter. Next, the radius of the cylinder will also be equal to the radius of the cone, that is 1.4 centimeter divided by 2, you will get 0.7 centimeter. Also, the height of the cylinder is equal to the height of the conical cavity that is given, which is equal to 2.4 centimeter. Now, to find out the surface area of the cone, we need its slant height. So, the slant height of the cone is under root of h square plus r square. Height is given as 2.4 centimeter. So, 2.4 square will give you 5.76 and radius is given as 0.7. So 0.7 square will be 0.49. Add both of the two, you will get under root of 6.25. On opening up the under root, we will get 2.5 centimeter. So the area, the total surface area of the remaining solid is equal to the surface area of the conical cavity plus total surface area of the cylinder. Total surface of area of the cylinder, for that, children, we need the surface area of the cylinder plus surface area, curved surface area of the cylinder plus area of the base as well. Okay, if you see in the diagram, children, this particular base also, it is being carved out, right? This is the cone, that is, this is a part of the cylinder in the shape of the cone that is coming out. So we are left with only this particular base. This particular base is also taken out. So we have to include this base to calculate the total surface area of the cylinder. So area of the base of the cylinder, since it is in the spherical shape, it will be plus pi r square. Okay, so from here we will get pi r, which is common. We will take pi r common. We will be left with L plus, now pi r is gone, we are left with L. We are left with h, 2 twice of h, and from here we are left with r. One r is left over here. So we have 22 by 7 into 0.7 multiplied by L. The length is given as 2.5 plus twice of h, that means twice of height, it will be 4.8 plus radius is given as 0.7. So after addition we get the answer as 17.6 centimeters square. So the total surface area of the remaining solid is how much, children? 17.6 centimeter square. With this we complete question number 8. Question number 9 says, if look carefully on the screen, children, question number 9 is saying, a wooden article was made by scooping out a hemisphere from each of a solid cylinder. That means a cylinder is given and at both the ends you can see hemispheres are being scooped out as shown in the figure. If the height of the cylinder is 10 centimeter, they're talking about the height of the cylinder, that is 10 centimeter, and its base is of radius 3.5 centimeter. So the cylinder's base and the hemisphere's base are the same. Find the total surface area of the article. So how will we find the total surface area of the article? Firstly, we will find out the curved surface area of the cylinder. After finding out the curved surface area of the cylinder, we will find out the inner surface of hemispherical cavity. This is the hemisphere cavity. Hemisphere is being scooped out, but this particular portion and this particular portion is still left, isn't it? Sorry children, about the diagram. See, I'm talking about, see, after scooping out, this shape will be somewhat like this, isn't it? So this particular surface area that is left is to be calculated. So for that, first of all, let us write what is given in the question. Given is the height of the cylinder, that is given as 10 centimeter. Base radius is given as 3.5 centimeter. Clearly, we can take out the curved surface area of the cylinder, that is 2 pi RH. So 2 pi RH will give you the formula 2 into 22 by 7 into radius is given as 3.5 into h. Height is given as 10. So you will get the answer as 220 centimeter square. After this, we need to find the inner surface area of hemispherical cavity. Okay, now there are two hemispheres. There are two hemispherical cavity. First, let us find out the area, surface area of first one. Then we will multiply it by 2. So, the inner surface area of hemispherical cavity, if you see the formula that I have already made your mark in the book, is given by 2 pi r square. Okay, so 2 pi r square will be how much children? 2 into 22 by 7 into r square is given as 3.5 into 3.5. On calculation, you will get the answer as 77 centimeter square. So one if one hemispherical cavity, if one surface area of a hemispherical, if a surface area of the hemispherical cavity is given as 77 centimeter square, so inner surface area of both hemispherical cavity will be how much? 77 plus 77 or 77 multiplied by 2, you will get 154 centimeter square. So inner surface area we got the value of inner surface area. So from here we will be able to calculate the total surface area of the solid, which is equals to curved surface area of the solid. That means we are talking about the cylinder over here and inner surface area of both the hemispherical ends. So this will be 220 plus 154. You get the answer as 374 centimeter square. This completes your exercise 13.1 children. Tomorrow we will move on to the next topic continued by 13.2. Thank you.